there was a church service at the NASCAR race because it was Easter.
Nice.
So it was a night race. They had like a 4:00 church service.
Yeah.
And then Tim Tebow was the preacher.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Did I see Corey did worship too?
Yeah, Corey.
Nice,
Oh
dude.
yeah, Corey Asbury. He's been in here.
That's awesome.
Corey Asbury's been in here, and then Tim Tebow led worship. No, sorry,
Did,
Tim Tebow was the preacher.
Did Corey play Devil Ain't Got No Riz or no?
Devil ain't got no riz. He didn't play that.
Dang.
He did wink at me from the stage though,
That's cool.
which you know what was hilarious?
Is that blasphemous?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We had all right. So it's very. I was trying to explain it. It's a very. You know, if they have like a church service, let's say like the morning of like the Super Bowl,
Mhm.
it's like the most commercial. Easter is already pretty commercial. You're not going to say like, "Hey, everybody in here, you're going to hell." It's very safe.
Yeah.
Is that a good way to say it?
Yeah, I
very
think so.
safe. Very
Welcoming.
We'll play the hits,
Mhm.
Amazing Grace, y'all know that, and then we'll do like a God wants you to feel good.
We're all here so you don't get fined.
Jesus loves you. We're here. Yeah. Have fun at the race.
Yeah.
No, like the New Testament is full of like, hey, you guys are screwing up
Mhm.
and you guys are not good people and you're claiming to be Christians. There's none of that.
Mhm.
There's not much of that going on anyway.
Sure.
I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like in general,
Yep.
in 2023 at churches, there's not much of that going on anyway. That's hilarious. Okay. So then it was a very like, it was broadcast on TV or like the you'd have like the Fox pre-show before the NFL.
Mhm.
So a little bit of this church service was broadcast. So there was like this like a VIP section where all the drivers that NASCAR drivers, like 35 of them, and their wives and their families come, right? All the media and all the like personalities, like not to flex, but I was in there. It's necessary for the story.
Yep.
So, and there's up on the stage, there's cameras like this pointing at people like in the crowd, but
Mhm.
like you're supposed to be like,
Not paying attention to the cameras.
yeah, you're supposed to be like worshiping, like and singing along.
Right.
Okay, so this guy gets up and he's like, we really like, we're so grateful to put like God first in this like church service, and that he was like the leader of NASCAR. We're like so great that God like let us do this service, and if it wasn't for God, that we'd all be like just like going on and on about this. And then I was watching the cameras because they put the cameras up on the jumbotron, like the film so you can see if you're up there.
Right.
So there were Corey was singing Amazing Grace,
Mhm.
which, okay, Corey, just like it's like stealing someone else's joke for your closer.
Mm.
I'm not going to be
Sure.
critical of him. We love him. But he's like, but I would do that probably too. It's not his show. It's like, this is for everybody.
Yeah.
Singing Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace. Like, I think even if you're not Christian, you know that.
Yeah.
I think, I wouldn't say who's not Christian. I think Bin Laden knows that song.
Yeah. Has definitely heard it.
Bin Laden heard it. Yeah, that's a
He'd
good
be
one.
like, I don't know who wrote this, but
Yeah,
like,
I
have
heard this
it.
song.
Yeah.
I can kind of sing along with it. Like, I don't care how deep you are, how far from the Lord you have traveled.
Mhm.
That song comes on, you go, oh, I know this one.
Yeah.
So the guy that was saying all these Christian things, then they went to him and on Amazing Grace, and he didn't know the words. He wasn't. They like, because you go, I don't want to get caught. Because it goes to your face.
Yeah.
And the Christian song is on.
Yeah.
That's like saying you grew up in the 80s and they're like, pour some sugar. And you're like, all right, either you didn't grow up in the 80s then.
Yeah.
Because that's not true.
You're not really about it.
And not about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not about the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you taught a lot of talking up there.
Yeah.
A lot of talking. So there was some songs that Phil Wickham is another
Love Phil.
Christian
Yeah.
worship leader, and he had some songs that I didn't know, and I was like, I was ducking the cameras.
You got it. That's when you take the
I was
like we did
ducking the
with
cameras.
Devil Ain't Got No Riz. That's when
Yeah.
you just take like closed eyes.
Yeah, you just go
prayer
close
posture.
eyes. Yeah.
You
I was
just
trying to
kinda-
go. I tried to go down.
Yep.
Yeah, because I didn't want to you don't want to get exposed.
No,
I've been in this game before. I know how this works. I
Yeah.
saw up there. I go, I'm not doing this. Because that would be if they go to John Crist.
Yeah.
This guy is deep in the game.
Yeah.
I didn't want to expose myself.
Mhm.
I hid.
Fair.
Yeah, had to. But Tim,
How was Tim's
Tim
Tim's
Tebow,
sermon?
great. Tim's a good guy. I talked to him for a second afterwards.
Nice.
Tim's a great guy.
Get him on the pod.
Oh, we have Tim on the pod.
I'm sure he pulls
Yeah.
up here every now and then.
Yeah, Tim comes through Nashville. His wife is Miss. We talked about this?
About Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, he's dating Miss everything.
Yeah.
Or he's married to Miss Universe, right? But Tim Tebow did what like a get saved,
Mhm.
like a repeat after me. I
Altar
don't know.
call
What's it
type?
called? Altar call.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, and people like every head bowed, every eye closed, raise your hand if you'd like to accept the Lord as your personal Lord and Savior.
Great.
And a lot of people raise their hand, which is great.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, dude, because I was making a joke. I think I talked to that kid. He's like, dude, how was the service? I could go. I just got saved by Tim Tebow. I was joking, but I go, dude, if you like get up to heaven and you're like, they're like, what's up? And you're like, what's your story? They're like, dude, I got saved by Tim Tebow. They gotta get in here, dude.
You think
Get
you
in
to,
here.
Do you think that you get to cut the line
Yes,
depending on
dude,
who
yes.
gave you the message?
Oh no, well, depending on how you got saved.
Yeah.
Like that we talked about over Christmas.
Yeah.
At that you text in to get saved.
Right.
They're gonna be like, hold on. It's like when you go to McDonald's and you pull up.
Yeah.
You go like, we can get you in. We just gotta. It's gonna take a second for us. We got an auxiliary list for y'all.
Yes.
If you get saved by Tim Tebow, Billy Graham.
Yep.
Get in here.
Definitely.
They don't have to check your records.
Yeah.
To see like, does this count as a real salvation?
Mm.
Yeah. If you text in, you got to double check.
Yeah, Tim's got like the speed pass salvation.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you,
it. Yeah,
You jump right to the front of the line.
They just shows up. He goes. They just have a QR code.
Yeah.
You're
How
in.
many are with you?
Yeah. I think if you get saved, if you get saved through a screen, like on TV.
Yeah.
Like if you could watch a Joel Osteen sermon and then repeat the prayer via the TV.
Yep. Or if you're at Joel's church, they ask you though, like, what level were you sitting in?
Yeah,
were you third level? Were you first level? Yeah, like, what was your seat number?
300s? Yeah,
that probably matters.
We get you. Yeah, if you're like in,
I think that's in Corinthians. I think
gotta be.
Yeah,
Corinthians. Yeah, no, that's not one.
Corinthians.
Corinthians. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, Corinthians.
Would you say Corinthians?
Yeah, I messed that up. You said it better. That's hilarious. You ever heard of the Power Team?
No.
Oh, dude, this is gonna blow your mind.
Here we go.
YouTube, the Power Team. This is where one of my brothers got saved. All right, first of all, this is in the 90s, and this is in churches, which is like the biggest. It's like the biggest fire code violation of all time. These guys. Hold on, pause it. Pause it. All right, these guys were everybody. If you listen to my podcast and you grew up like me, you're gonna know what this is. Okay, these guys were like Christian bodybuilders.
Okay.
And they would like come to churches and church back in the 90s, there was no really rules.
Mm-hmm.
They had like pyro in there.
Yeah.
They were like ripping phone books. They were like turns out like just juicing out of their minds.
For sure.
And they were like they would rip license plates and they would smash all these bricks.
So it was just like big demonstrations of strength.
But the guys were not, they were like, they said like, Jesus gave me this strength.
Right.
Or like, if you get saved, you can also open a jar of salsa or whatever. They said you can also, if you accept the Lord, you can also do these things. And then there's a lot of times, I could be fact check on this in the email, a lot of times where the guy couldn't do the thing and everyone's supposed to pray.
Wow.
Pray. And then he goes, and everybody went nuts, dude. I'm going to get hyped if we watch one of these.
All right.
Yeah.
Also for context, this was posted 16 years ago.
Wow. Was YouTube even around then?
Barely.
Oh,
Here we
this
go.
is fire, dude. I'm already. How long is it?
3
Oh,
minutes.
yeah.
We don't watch the full thing.
No. In the church.
We're going to get flagged for this sound, so I'm going to turn that off.
That's in a church, dude. Yes.
Wait, what?
Bro.
Just putting forearms through bricks?
Just in church, dude. This is unbelievable.
My favorite is the poses afterwards.
Yeah. I'm hyped. And watch this. With his head.
Ice?
With his head, dude. I got to have one of these guys on the pod. Oh, that's no problem.
That was light.
That was no problem. Oh, where's he going next? Uh-oh.
Who sets all this stuff up?
I know, dude. There was like a...
Whoa.
Yeah. This is... they blow up a lot of these things and then they pop them.
Is it a balloon?
Yeah, it's a balloon, but it's like the most... It's like a... not a... it's like for surgical purposes or something like that. They do the...
Do they explain the context of that?
I think they're like... There's a phone book ripping a phone... Oh, dude, this is...
The balloon, I would just think he's blowing up a balloon.
There's a license plate. That's a
crazy.
License plate, dude.
And then the phone
and
book.
that's a phone book. Ripping the phone book.
These guys are huge.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
That guy's in the background doing the same thing.
Go. There's like competition. I mean, dude, pause it. Look at the background. This is like First Baptist.
Yeah.
This is like First Baptist Montgomery, Alabama. You can't have I tried to have pyro for one of my specials, and they were like, it's going to cost $9,000 for fire code to have. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Like back then, they just like
whatever.
You could have burned one of these churches down easy.
The Lord will provide. We'll be fine. We're good. Bring them in.
I went to all of these, dude. I went to tons of these.
This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life.
You never heard about this?
No.
Oh, that's a barbed wire. No, rhubarb. Sorry. Is that what it's called?
Rebar.
In
his mouth.
Yeah, rebar in his mouth.
He just bent it into like a pretzel shape now.
Rebar. Yeah, then he's going.
Dude, what?
Yeah, I think, what is that? What does he got behind him?
Why do they do it so fast?
This is a, what is that? Oh, he's bending it?
Like a
you know what
spike?
they got in his hand? You see what he's got in his hand?
Baseball bat?
Yeah, it's coming next, baby. Got him, baby.
No problem.
Got him, baby. Boom. 4 bats. 5 bats. 6.
Why does he have to do so many?
Also, who's paying for all this?
Yeah, those are like $80 a piece.
9 bats. Look at all the people in the like.
Why does he have to do so many? We saw the first one.
Just.
This is so dumb.
Wow, dude. Yo.
Drew?
Oh, just.
He's in the crowd now.
Yeah, he's going through somewhere. I don't know. All right, you can pause it.
The power
you got
team.
you got the vibe of it. The power team. If you got saved at the power team, listen to me. Look at me. Go re-it up. Go re-up that faith, because I don't think you're getting in.
Dude, the description of this video, which was posted October 11th, 2006.
Yeah.
The full description. I'm going to read every word.
Yeah.
It's the power team. Enough said.
Yes. Yeah. People doing wild things for videos. What was the first one? Oh, the guy in the Taliban one?
Yeah, the first one's the Taliban one. So this is a guy named Lord Miles. He's from the UK.
Yeah.
And he was
Lord Miles, infamous YouTuber.
Yeah, recently detained by the Taliban in Afghanistan.
Making a YouTube video.
Making a video.
He does what it's called danger travel. And that's like his YouTube.
He just goes to dangerous places.
Yeah, he goes to dangerous places, and he's like, we'll read the first paragraph.
Yeah, 3 UK nationals are being held in Taliban custody. Among them, an infamous 23-year-old YouTuber who, quote, goes to the most dangerous places on earth for fun. Miles Rutledge, otherwise known by the online moniker Lord Miles, attracted global notoriety in 2021 when he took a holiday to Afghanistan shortly before the Taliban takeover. So he went back.
Yeah. For YouTube.
Yeah, of course. For the
YouTube.
views.
For the views. I got a hard time. You know, if you were outside of Walmart, you're leaving out there with your groceries, and somebody goes, "Hey, we got a petition." They come up with you with a clipboard. Would you want to sign the free Lord Miles from the Taliban? We need 50,000 signatures. I go, I got to get these groceries in the car. I got ice cream. I got milk. It's getting hot out here. I can't do it.
Yeah.
This would be amongst the things that you go.
Yeah.
Hey.
How did he get there? How did he get into Afghanistan? Oh, he flew himself. He bought a ticket and flew himself to Afghanistan.
But did he not know it was dangerous? No. He knew. Yeah, no.
Okay.
He knew. He knew it was dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so he went there just to put it on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. It's getting a little. The risk reward of the YouTube is now higher than ever.
Yeah,
and you can get the need for it. The need for attention is higher than ever.
Yeah,
and the accessibility to it is easier than ever. Now it's not gonna last, but
and then there's real world stakes and consequences on the other side.
Who do we got here?
So here's another example. This is
awesome, dude.
Tanner Cook, YouTuber making prank video shot at Dulles Town Center. 21-year-old Tanner Cook said 21-year-old Tanner Cook said he was recording a prank video.
I was just recording a prank video.
It's a prank.
It's a prank. No. It's a prank. It's a prank.
When some 31-year-old guy whose name we won't mention allegedly shot him in the stomach. And it's on video because, of course, they were filming a prank video. So they have all the evidence.
It's a prank. He's bleeding out.
Yeah.
It's a prank.
Yeah. Lost his gallbladder is what it sounds like. He's going to be okay.
He's going to survive.
But yeah.
Oh, wait. Somebody else not a security. Just someone else had a gun.
This looks like somebody else.
And he was like getting made fun of, right? Or something. He didn't pranked.
It says, I was playing
here, let me read his voice.
Yeah,
I was playing a practical and simple practical joke. And this guy didn't take it very well. His friend was recording the video when he allegedly pulled out his gun. His family's the footage is now part of the evidence. He didn't say anything to me.
just shot him.
I was playing a prank. The prank people on the internet are the worst.
I'm reading further. They interviewed his father,
And he's
Tanner's
like, this guy's
father.
an idiot.
He said they were making a video at the mall and trying to have fun with people, and this guy wasn't having fun.
Yeah.
There was a phone that was around him, and they were interviewing and talking to him, and he didn't like it, and he pulled out his gun and shot my son.
Sounds like my dad.
It's like, hey,
That sounds like my dad.
hey,
Hey,
Jeremy, I think
yeah.
there might have been more
Yeah.
there, man.
I like the cops like bring me home from like doing spray painting something under the bridge, and he's like, well, yeah, there's consequences.
Yeah.
He's like, Dad, why don't you say like, hey, he was trying for a school project, or like, he needed to practice. He goes, well,
Throw me some bail here, Dad.
he's like, he was out there and he got shot.
Yeah, I
I
don't
bet his dad hates.
I don't really feel bad for any of these
Hey,
guys.
there's the transgender guy
Mhm.
that Joe Biden like visits with him all the time, and he's like friends with. I don't know. He's like out there. He's like very public, and he's like this is like his thing.
He's like a trans spokesperson, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. So like everybody's like having him do like their campaigns. You know, they're like so Bud Light puts this kid on their can,
Okay.
which I think they just. I've said this before for a long time on this podcast. The right and the left are like secretly in love with each other.
For sure.
Are they?
Yes.
They have like a secret, like
Toxic
we hate each
relationship.
other. They love each other.
Yeah.
The alt right and the alt left love each other.
They're the couple that we all went to high school with. Who
Yeah.
you're like, they're terrible for each other,
Yeah.
but they just
They're-
will never let each other go.
no, they're
Yeah.
never gonna break. They're never gonna cut. They're gonna be who they are.
Yep.
And they're gonna just be that way forever.
Yep.
And they both, whenever something fires off, one of them does something toxic. The other one goes nuts.
Yep.
And then they're just waiting for they like to live in this like
Mhm.
toxic world.
Yeah.
The alt right and the alt left.
Yep.
So the alt left puts this transgender kid on their beer bottle.
Mhm.
And then the alt right obviously goes nuts.
Yeah.
Right. So like Kid Rock was like shooting like there was like a Bud Light truck that they like blew up. Like as a joke, like Kid Rock like shot a bunch of them with a machine gun, and everyone's like, "I will never drink Bud Light again." Like, okay, they just like they love when the other side does something wild.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, and then so there's a bunch of bars on Nashville.
Yeah.
I would say the most. Let's rank the bars politically.
Okay.
So you got the alt right bars, which are John Rich's bar, Kid Rock's,
Mhm.
right?
Sure.
And then you got all the way on the other side, which would be progressive bars, which would be like the what's the one, the Justin Timberlake's bar, the new one,
I don't know.
right under 1230 Club, Red Velvet or something like that.
Yeah.
It's Chocolate Velvet or something. I don't know.
Sure,
Whatever.
yeah.
Whatever. So and then their whole like the East Nashville, the Germantown bars. So right, there's
Right.
the super country ones, and then you got like the mid, and then you got like and then you got all the way on that. So John Rich's bar, which is on the Lower Broadway,
Mhm.
is the most country of all the bars. So he claims he is now banned. He's banned Bud Light from his bar.
They're not ordering anymore, is what he's saying. And the quote is
read it, yeah.
wild. So he says the customers
The
decide.
customers decide. Customers are king.
Go ahead.
I own a bar in downtown Nashville. I like John Rich, by the way.
This is an actual
Our
quote, too.
number one selling beer up until a few days ago was what? Bud Light. We got cases and cases and cases of it sitting back there. That's an inventory of about $100, by the way. But
cases and cases and cases.
Yeah.
$100.
yeah. But in the past several days, you're hard pressed to find anyone ordering one. So as a business owner, I go, hey, if you ain't ordering it, oh, he said aren't.
He said aren't, yeah.
I exaggerated that. Direct quote, I exaggerated that. We got to put something else in here. At the end of the day, that's capitalism, and that's how it works.
I like that he made it economics
Yeah.
and not politics.
Not about politics.
Good spin zone there.
Yeah, that's
Very
economics. No more Bud Light. No more Bud Light at John Rich's bar.
nice.
That's why.
I don't believe him
I don't
that
either.
no one's ordering Bud Light. I don't
either.
believe him.
Yeah,
But-
I don't believe either side.
Yeah.
I don't believe either side.
Yeah.
I love things like this.
This is incredible.
But like people being like just so detached from reality
Mhm.
is just I'm past the point of being critical of it. I just love it.
Yeah, you just got to
You
enjoy.
just got to make a joke about it. It's just it's so nuts.
This is one of those, like, as I'm looking at news headlines and stuff for the week, just for like, what can we discuss? There's every now and then one will pop up where I just go,
oh yeah,
no way.
Oh, that's one.
This is too good.
Thank you, Lord. Thanks for this one. Here we go.
So here's the headline, and then we'll dive into what's behind it. Quote, nobody believes me. End quote.
Yeah,
Brad Pitt makes heartbreaking confession about his rare disorder. So they lure you in.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
And then what you find out is Brad Pitt believes he has undiagnosed prosopagnosia.
Hold on. Which is...
What do you think it is? Based on the name.
I know the story. Hold on, say it again.
Prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Proso. That is Greek for prosthetic.
Uh-huh.
No, maybe not. Prosthetic. People with prosopagnosia.
Yeah.
He has a limp and no one recognizes it.
Okay, close.
How would
A
that
metaphorical limp.
Yeah.
A social limp.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
The condition affects a person's ability to recognize faces. So Pitt has said he struggled with it for years and that it has often made him come off as egotistical and smug in social situations. So it's also known as...
This is unreal.
It's also known as face blindness.
Okay.
Which means you see somebody's face, but that thing doesn't click that says, I know this person.
Super quick.
Yeah.
Not a thing. But go ahead. No, 100% not. Doesn't exist. But go ahead.
So he's just basically saying, like,
I don't recognize people.
I don't recognize people.
Yeah.
I realized since 2013 that I've been struggling with this.
He's had it for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been struggling in silence.
Yes. And so he's saying, like,
literal silence because he didn't remember anyone's name.
Right.
Okay.
So he's saying it makes me look like an idiot.
Brad Pitt
like
fears he has created a false image of himself, one that is aloof, remote, and inaccessible and self-absorbed. He recently told GQ. Okay. But the reality is he believes he struggles with an undiagnosed prognosticosia known as face blindness. Problem is especially present when Pitt attends parties. Of parties and social gatherings. Nobody believes me, he said. I want to meet another.
He wants to meet somebody else who has it.
Oh, he's the only one that has it?
Well, he's saying, I haven't been officially diagnosed. I feel like I have it. I need to talk to somebody who has it.
That's so absurd.
Yeah.
That's the most insane thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. So this is my favorite part. He says, so many people hate me because they think I'm disrespecting them.
Okay.
So I swear to God, I took 1 year where I just said, this year I'm going to cop it and own it and say to people, okay, where did we meet? But it just got worse. People got more offended. So he tried.
He tried. Listen, it was a prank. It was a prank. That's just, and then he continued. Hey, this is one of those right to remain silent. This is one of those, I'm going to speak to my lawyer. Yeah. Don't keep trying to explain this.
Yeah.
Because then you look like a liar.
Yeah.
And no one else has it in the world. And when you attend social parties and meet a lot of people, I guarantee you, no one from Murfreesboro, Tennessee has this. Because you see the same 9 people every day. You meet a lot of people. I guarantee he doesn't do. I guarantee you this has never affected him amongst attractive women.
Hilarious.
Never once.
Yes.
Oh,
it's a very selective disorder.
Jess, yeah, I remember from 3 years ago. Oh, Brittany, I
gave you the Subway gift card.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's up? Yeah. Good to see you. Oh, Hannah. He's probably not dating Christian women. These are all Christian women names.
Just all the Bible names.
Oh, Abigail. He's not. Brad Pitt knows no Abigails. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I just don't remember you. Yeah, because he meets a million people that are trying to use him every day.
Yeah, and that's okay. You don't have to remember all of them.
Just say you don't care.
That's all right.
Just say you don't care.
How many more people has Brad Pitt been introduced to in his life than you?
Brad Pitt.
How many more faces has he seen and met than you?
So I know Tim Tebow from 2018. We did like this video shoot together.
Yeah.
I saw him at the racetrack, and I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "Good to see you. What's up?"
Nice.
Like we had a familiar exchange.
Cool.
Right.
Also, flex. Nice.
No, well, I know of but yeah. That's that's not where this would be affected.
Right.
You meet. This is what I was getting at. What would you go up to someone and you think the social credibility is worth going, hey, we know each other, you know?
Yes.
Because it's
a tough one.
Yeah. I go, I don't know if he knows me.
Mhm.
I'm not going to go up and say, hey, remember me?
Yeah.
Have you ever had somebody go, you know my name?
Yeah.
That's tough.
It is tough.
And you have no.
You gotta wear it.
No. Don't ask.
You just gotta wear it.
If
yeah,
what?
you're making me the bad guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Some guy said at the race, he goes, do you know who I am? And I was like, yeah, dude, where were you last race or something? I don't know. And he goes, you don't know who I am, do I? I go, no.
Tough, dude.
You can't put somebody in the spot like that.
No.
Brad Pitt does pitch meetings and things with 1 million people.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt probably knows 4 people
Mhm.
in real life.
Yeah.
His agent, his manager,
Yeah, he pays all of them.
his girlfriend.
Mhm.
Yeah. He doesn't know anybody. Brad Pitt doesn't know anybody.
He goes, every now and then someone will give me context and I'll say, thank you for helping me. But I piss more people off. You get this thing like you're being
This is
egotistical.
brutal.
You're being conceited. But it's a mystery to me, man. I can't grasp a face. And yet I come from such a design aesthetic point of view. I'm going to get tested.
Oh gosh. This is like a tough, like,
That closing statement is like,
it's like
bro,
you're
wait, what?
like trying to like, I like it. This is like this is like the TikTok comment section where
Yeah.
you're like, everybody's going to get your back and it sounds horrible.
Mhm.
Like this girl, I used to have a job, like a desk job. This girl would yell at all the employees and she would get mad at everybody. And then like one day she came in and said she had voice modulation disorder. She's like, she doesn't know how loud she's being.
Interesting.
She's like, I can't be. We're like, hey, not a thing.
Yeah.
Not a thing.
Yeah.
Not a thing. That's like some people's argument about like ADD or whatever.
Yeah.
Anxiety.
Yep.
Not a thing. It is a thing.
For sure.
It is. Yeah, it's a thing. But
Yeah.
it's social. It's caused socially.
I
You're
wonder
like, how come people, when I was growing up, yeah, because there wasn't things that make people socially anxious back then.
They also used to think like, tornadoes were sent down directly from the gods
Yeah.
because they wanted to punish us.
And if you like skin your knee, put dirt in it.
Yeah,
They also
yeah.
thought that. Yeah.
you discover things over time.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah. And I would imagine for a human being to live in Murfreesboro, I don't know, right? Knock on Murfreesboro.
Big Murfreesboro episode.
To live there, go to high school there, graduate, and work at Progressive Auto Insurance, and companies weren't going under back then. There wasn't, you know what I'm saying? There was like not much to be anxious about. I mean, there, but not like there's so many like things.
I think it was
There's
more
so
so.
many things in your head.
There's definitely that.
Yeah,
'Cause
there's more
times have
anxiety.
changed.
Yeah.
I think it's also like we just didn't know what to call it or how to communicate
Yeah,
it.
also
You know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
nobody knew. Everybody was
Nobody
just
knew
like,
anything.
oh, I'm just kind of stressed.
Yeah. And they're like, all right, yeah, go drink a Bud Light.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that'll help.
Yeah.
It's good for Brad Pitt. you
Wild,
know?
dude.
No,
I hope he gets the
that's-
help he needs.
That's nuts.
You
Yeah.
know?
This condition also known as face blindness. I'm gonna start using that. I got it, dude. I think I got it.
prosopagnosia.
That's wild that no one else. He's never met someone else with it. He's like, and that's weird because I'm so into aesthetic.
That's the craziest thing about this. How many people
I bet he
have
can.
prosopagnosia?
There, Google goes, what's that?
It just says Brad Pitt.
Google goes, no results.
It just goes, huh?
1 in 33 people.
What? Oh, dude, I have this.
More than 10 million. Everybody has
Bro,
it,
we
dude.
have this.
Everybody has
This is from Harvard.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we're good.
And 2023. Oh, we all got this.
I have prosopagnosia.
Yeah, sorry, girl.
Who are you?
Listen, I'd love to remember your name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet anyone that's important, I bet he remembers.
Yeah.
That's the thing about that.
Right.
It's tough to, you remember.
I mean, that's the disorder. That's what it does.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
you're right.
It's very selective, unfortunately.
I didn't make the cut line. Yes. Sorry, Brad.
I mean, yeah, sure, it was a little weird, but on the net, it was a positive. It was a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.